Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Resident Evil 2 Remake comment. Oh god, the reflections! I'm sorry, that effect just gets so ugly in the lab. I don't know why. It's like they didn't have time to smooth it over in the lab at all. So, like, all of the flaws with that reflection effect are just dialed to 11 in the lab. I hate it.
Are we talking like the pools of water and all that sort of thing?
It makes the floor look like a pool of water, I'll say that. You know, you can always squint your eyes and pretend Claire is Jesus.
Okay.
She could be.
You don't know that.
She rocks the jacket. This is what it made in heaven.
Yeah.
I mean, she's literal. She
Jesus
was made in heaven.
Jesus technically wasn't made in heaven, though, because the angel Gabriel came
Yeah,
down to Earth.
yeah. Heaven outsourced it to Earth.
Well, hold on, they got a subcontractor. What the fuck?
Even the divine
Even
aren't
God
immune
doesn't believe in unions.
immune to bureaucracy.
And taking advantage of our cheap labor.
Look at man, miracles are hard.
Hey, to be fair, the heavenly host kind of got a huge downsize after like Satan formed his union and then left, with like a third of them or something like that. So makes sense.
Shit!
Why is it that only the monster's head ever stays on fire?
It has the most flammable juices in it.
I don't know, this time the foot's on fire. And then the fire
now
just
it's all on
explodes over it all in one final blaze of glory that incinerates it. That's not how burning works, guys. It's a progression, you know?
Maybe its vine monster juices is made of gasoline.
Can you burn the plants?
No.
No,
Oh.
unfortunately. That would make things easier.
It would also probably.
I mean-
A little more dangerous.
it would also probably lag the room like nothing else, if I had to imagine.
Also, nothing stopping Leanne from just climbing over the vines, but whatever.
Well, apart from the fact that the vines might come alive and try to kill him.
I mean, it's worth spraying it with a bit of flamethrower to see if it does anyway. And if it doesn't, give it a try.
Monster plants. I still can't get over the fact that someone during Resident Evil's development decided, yeah, let's have a monster plant in our game about zombies. It worked for
I really
Evil
like
Dead,
Ultra
didn't
from
it?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, it's a dead tree that comes back to life. Yeah, it's a little bit weird that you get a map for this area when it's not very big, like, at all.
It is bigger than it was in the original.
True.
It's
It
weird,
also
though.
would be weird to not have a map for every area, I think. That's just me.
And this is one of the worst rooms in the game for me.
Yeah, this is the room with the liquors in it.
Yeah. That jump out of nowhere to surprise you.
I missed B rank by like 10 minutes, 5 minutes or something in this B scenario playthrough, and got a C instead. And I'm pretty sure it's entirely because of the time I spent fighting these two liquors.
I mean, C is still passing.
Yeah, I know, but it's irritating to miss the B rank by such a short amount of time.
It's the Will Smith outlet.
I don't get it.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Oh,
That's how you pronounce
right.
it. Earth. Earth.
Independence Day
There's an
joke.
F at the end of that.
Is that
Independence
dead or
Day
is
joke.
not? I almost called it Dead or Alive for some reason. Is that Men in Black 1 or 2?
That's
No,
Independence.
it's Independence.
Independence Day.
Oh,
He
okay.
punches the alien and says, "Welcome to Earth." And
That's
then-
also a line bad enough for it to be in either Men in Black 2 or 3, though.
I mean, to be fair, there's not that much difference between the general concepts.
You know, everybody keeps talking Independence Day and Men in Black, but I don't hear anyone ever talking about Wild Wild West.
There's a reason no one talks about Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild
Can't ignore
West
it.
was a trip. Let me just.
It's a movie Will Smith went for instead of The Matrix.
Imagine how different the world would be, though.
Yeah, it'll be Will Smith on this station.
Wait, who would Will Smith have been in the Matrix?
He would have been Neo.
He
Probably
would have been Neo. Oh, we would have had Black Neo. That's interesting. Huh. Instead, we got Keanu.
I mean, I like Keanu, so...
I'm pretty
Keanu
ambivalent.
is,
with
you
Keanu.
see, as an actor, I feel like Keanu has a very specific kind of type, and he doesn't act very well outside of that type, is the unfortunate thing.
Except for Bill and Ted.
Well, yeah, I mean, except for Bill and Ted. That's true, because that's completely out of the realm of anything else Keanu Reeves has ever done. So, there's that. But
Yeah, but imagine a Matrix with Will Smith where he just slowly turns to Morpheus, and instead of saying "I know Kung Fu," it's "I know Earth." It's like that doesn't make any sense.
I know.
to me.
I know giant mechanical spiders from the 1800s.
And now here we are today with Will Smith playing the genie.
and bouncing off apparently Tom Holland in some crappy Blue Sky Animation Studios movie about him being a spy who gets turned into a pigeon.
What?
Did you guys not go see Toy Story 4?
No,
I wasn't paying attention during the previews.
I haven't
enough.
seen
We
Toy
live in a
Story.
world with cell phones now.
I haven't actually.
You're not wrong, but I like to at least somewhat pay attention in case something they haven't heard of actually looks decent.
I haven't actually watched Toy Story 3 yet, so no, I haven't gone to watch Toy Story 4. Kind of want to watch Toy Story 3 first. And for that matter, watch the other two movies, because I haven't seen them in goddamn years. I'm waiting for the liquors to pop up, but they're not popping up. There we
There
go.
they are.
Story or
Buzz, there are liquors. You are a zombie.
Okay, so run out of the room, wait a few seconds, and then creep back in, and it's like they don't know you're there anymore.
That's the way back up, Lewis.
And stay out, real police dude.
Okay,
if that is your real name.
so where are we? Okay,
I come from French descent. It's Real, police dude.
I could just ignore these, to be fair, but I don't want to because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to run back this way with Mr. X on my tail. Because that happens.
You're gonna have to run back here to get the cooling room anyway.
Well, I don't have to run to get the coolant, but after you get the coolant and do the plant thing, Mr. X comes out if you're playing as Leon, and you have to run back to the central area with Mr. X on your tail.
Oh, so that's not something that's different for the
That's
B
not-
scenario.
It's not a B scenario thing, no, it's a Leon thing. And now, step out of the room.
The doorframe is invisible wall to them.
Step back into the room. Are they gonna aggro me?
Nope.
Oh no, they're aggroing me. Fuck! Something didn't work.
Invisible wall.
Where'd he go?
All right, guys,
gonna
we
make-
got him.
I'm gonna
Good
make
job,
this
team.
liquor disappear.
I don't know
Disappear.
why that didn't work the first time, but it worked the second time. Because they forgot where I am this time. Not the first time I left the room, but the second time I left the room. Okay, so where are the liquors? Come on out, liquors. There you
Well, there's
are.
a liquor. I think you blew up the other one. Nope. Nope. The two are still there.
Did you find them, Margaret?
I'm gonna try and get them closer together to each other. Just by walking up closer. So they start creeping together. You see? Master plan. Run!
Ow!
Run! Fucking run!
Was that you, Thaddeus?
If you just duck in and out of the room every time
Thaddeus,
you blow them up.
Thaddeus, are you eating the crow again?
Thaddeus, I thought I told you to return that bottle of sugar 16 years ago.
Okay, so I killed one of them, but the other one's still alive.
Just shotgun it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, now you know how to dick over the liquor's AI.
I'd rather not dick anything with lick.
There we go.
Nice.
That was revenge for just what?
Nope.
What the hell? Where did you come from?
Gladys!
Eugene's over again. He's grown so much.
Why did we turn the liquors into old ladies?
I think those might be the last two we see.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
I think so.
I think they might be, yeah. Because
I don't remember any
Leon,
further ones.
I don't remember the escape sequence with Leon and Ada.
Yeah, but there are no liquors on that path. Yeah, you're right. Huh.
What were you in the timeout corner?
What?
I get the feeling that they put those liquors there specifically because there were liquors that dropped at you out of the ceiling in the original game while you're in the labs.
There were.
Yeah, and you kind of couldn't avoid them because they were right in your direct path, and there's no way around.
Also, unless I'm mistaken, this game only has one type of liquor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
As opposed to the original, which had two.
Did the original have two?
Yeah. One was the original that we know, and the second variety had larger talons for hands.
Oh, I never noticed. They both just kind of died when I shot my shotgun at them.
Watch out, it's the Burning Man.
Just great.
Just Leon sounds so inconvenient. God. There goes my Friday.
You see, it seemed like it was totally lost when the zombie apocalypse happened, but the night's still young, so But then this guy, he just ruined it.
Just want to get to the club. I'll probably be the first one there, which means I get free entry.
And the only has the kind of dude that just goes with the complimentary beverages.
Well, I mean, the line for drinks is 16 hours long, so.
No, you see, the alcohol you have to pay for. The complimentary beverages, like the coffee and the soda, you don't have to pay for.
At a club? What club are you going to that gives away a free anything?
Nintendo fan.
I was gonna say if you're a lady and it's ladies' night.
Oh, what a night.
Yeah, that
Or
was.
if you're a lady in a specifically male part of town, they just want ladies in there.
Well, that's basically why ladies' night exists.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
So
You
wait,
should go back to
hold
the
on.
casino
Ladies'
and
Night
complimentary
exists
beverages.
to get more men into the club?
Yeah.
No ladies, because
Man, feminism needs a lot of work.
Essentially, the rationale is you attract more women to your club, more men will come to hook up with women, and you'll make more money in the long run.
Yeah, and they buy more shit.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to need to report a bug. There's a bug in feminism. We need to work on that. All right.
The feature.
It's a not for the
It's a
women.
feature
Is
that
it?
it gives me, but it gives me booze.
You're gonna have to wait a while for that patch.
You prick.
It's a small indie studio, It takes a while to do anything.
It's the most photorealistic graphics in the world, and you're telling me they don't have the budget to patch that stuff?
Yeah.
Man, I knew Outside's a terrible game. Jeez. Literally billions of bugs. New ones popping up
Can't-
every day. Shake
you really
my head.
you can't even bring all your animals with you to complete the decks in the next region anymore. It's like, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you rip your clothes and nobody wants to patch anything.
Uh,
Oh, God. I hate real life.
Join the club. Just complimentary beverages.
Honestly, with all the crap Leon's been through, this freezer probably feels kind of decent right now.
you're not wrong.
Honestly, we would kind of do that when I worked at Chick-fil-A. Because, Georgia summer heats when you have, like, all the fryers and crap going. You have the window open because drive-through is like... Every once in a while, you kind of just go stand in the freezer for about 30 seconds just to kind of cool yourself down.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part working orders in a Wawa because you spend like a good half an hour inside the freezer area. And I would just put the jacket on, pop on a podcast, and just get lost.
Man, I feel like being able to listen to music at work is a luxury because you can't do that in a warehouse.
Why
It's kind
not?
it's kind of a safety hazard if you're distracted, You
Oh,
gotta
okay, that makes sense. Because
Yeah,
Guy tries to kill you with the forklift.
well,
I
if
was
you're-
thinking there's nothing about the work itself that you would need to hear
It-
people for, so...
It depends on where you are and what you're working, but just as a general rule, they don't allow things like music or phones in the warehouse. So, yeah. and I've thought on more than one occasion that my workday would go just so much faster if I could just stick one earphone into my ear and listen to music all day, but I can't. Yeah.
Oh well.
I hate being an adult.
Hijack their speakers and then play your music over the speakers.
Apparently they did experiment with playing music over speakers for a while, but
No one could agree, I imagine.
Everybody's got
no
shitty
one,
taste.
no one could agree on what music to listen to, what volume to play it at, and all of the other stuff. So
Listen,
eventually-
Sarah, we've been listening to ABBA for 63 days straight. Can we please put on something else?
Eh.
This is like the third time in the hour that I listened to Africa.
Okay, but Africa's also the best song ever written, so shut your mouth.
I mean, I like that. I love that song. Don't get me wrong. But not 3 times in an hour. Come on.
It makes me somewhat envious for the days when I worked in a a Walmart and there was music in the background. But then whenever I actually remember what those days were like, the music was horrible.
Well, Wawa right now is going through the summer-long Hoagie Fest. And originally, they would just play the commercial jingles for it, which is like 30 seconds long, and they were based off like Beatles songs. Now they went and made full-out Hoagie Fest songs.
Wow.
Like that one that sounds like a country song, a Taylor Swift song, and what have you. And I just want to blow my brains out. It's like, are you serious? We're talking about pickles in a sandwich.
Thankfully, the Wawa I go to doesn't do that. They just play regular music.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's on 24/7, but it's like, man, I do not envy the workers there.
Well, the Wawa I go to isn't.
That's why you form a union.
The Wawa I go to in my area isn't like a full-featured Wawa. It's kind of like just a small food store tucked into a corner of a plaza, so it doesn't have like the.
It doesn't have a bathroom.
Well,
Lewis, are you looking at the solution in the video?
No, I was
You haven't done
actually like, okay, this time I want to try and get it in so many moves so that I can get the trophy, and then I didn't manage to do that. So I'm sorry, I just wasted all of your time. But I was like looking at the screen with squinty eyes, trying to say, okay, what's the best way to do this? And then I went and fucked it up.
You got a jingle for fucking it up.
My phone went off. I'm sorry.
Congratulations, you're wrong.
I'll see what that was about. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think you were like a move away from the solution right there.
Yeah. Then I went and fucked it up.
His phone jingle just goes off every time he says that now.
What, like the secret word in Double Dare?
Something like that, I guess.
You see, I almost have it. I just need to like fill this one up, I think. No, don't do it. Past me. No. Ugh, I almost had it.
Why did you do that?
See, that little bit in the middle one just there, plus the amount that I had in that tube before would have been the perfect amount, I think. But I fucked it up. And I've got no one to blame but myself.
No, you don't understand. There's always somebody else to blame. All right, you just have to try hard enough, okay?
Yeah.
Why did you make me screw up?
There we go. There we go. Puzzle solved. There's your Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah.
It is like Double Dare. I miss Double
It's
Dare.
a canister of ooze. So it's a TGRI from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That
The ooze.
mutagen.
Mutagen. There you go. Yeah.
Well, I was more referencing the Batman TMNT Blu-ray.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
because
they made a
because
cartoon about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Made it animated.
Batgirl doesn't like calling it ooze, so she just keeps calling it mutagen.
I still need to watch that because the comic crossover between Batman and TMNT was really good.
Gotham
is
is
where-
so weird, dudes. Like, why do they have blimps everywhere? Pans up, there's just the Batman animated series blimps everywhere.
This is where I watch my parents die, Raphael.
That is actually not in the movie, and it's really disappointing.
Because that's the greatest written line in all of literature.
That Lightest Lighted actually is a really good comic.
Yeah.
I'm surprised a
Well,
little bit because
there's
it's such
two
a
more,
bizarre crossover. I mean, not the most bizarre crossover for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, granted.
Well, I mean, it makes some amount of sense because remember, the Turtles started off as basically a parody of Dark Knight Returns and that kind of style.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah. And it's really not that hard to swallow once you get over the fact of a 30-something-year-old man wearing a giant batsuit.
John, you're not
You know.
supposed to point out that the inherent concept of Batman is silly.
Is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, Batman
Yeah.
is a serious property for grown-ups. All right.
Yeah, TMNT doesn't belong in Batman. Okay, yeah, I rather fight the dude that lives in a refrigerator suit with a clown. With
Killer
the
Moth.
plant
Killer
lady,
Moth.
the Killer Moth.
Oh yeah, suddenly now the samurai with giant knives out of his armor seems to be rather tame in comparison.
Kite Man, hell yeah. Polka Dot Man?
No, what was the name of the those villains that were brainwashed by Mad Hatter? I think it was. TAS.
Oh man, one of my favorite parts of Lego Batman is just the very beginning where Joker just lists off a bunch of really stupid sounding.
No, all
Batman
real.
villains. It's worth the Google.
I still need to watch the Lego Batman movie too.
It's so good.
It's the best Lego movie, I think. Like the first one's also good as well, but like the first Lego movie.
The first one relies a little bit too hard on, hey, look, it's this character, sort of
Yeah,
thing.
that is true. Like there's a lot of, it's just like, oh look, there we got so and so. The second movie's fine. Like it's perfectly passable as far as kids movies go, but there's not like.
It doesn't have the same kind of spark behind it.
Yeah, I don't know. I never saw the other one, but then again, I'm also like 15 years too old to care about Ninjago, so there's that.
In any case, we got the pesticide. Not pesticide. Pesticide would be good for plants. We got the herbicide, and we're spraying it on plant 43. And that's that. Nothing will possibly go wrong. We're just gonna waltz in there and grab.
I'm glad the chips. I'm glad the chips survived the getting doused in water.
Yeah, it's probably laminated.
It doesn't really matter if it's waterproof. If the thing operates by connecting directly to electronics, it's going to get the connectors wet, and that's going to cause problems with electronics. You would need to dry it off before you connected it to the electronic thing.
You know what? It's fine. Don't worry about the logical problems that happen when you have your key card dictated by what temperature it is.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is video game land, where you can just pile random scrap and monster pieces onto your weapons to make them better, in some obtuse way.
Make this bullet better, a wolf fang.
What the hell?
I was actually thinking of Final Fantasy 13 there. But it also happens in Final Fantasy 15's multiplayer, where you just get random monster parts and pile them higgledy-piggledy on your weapons, and there's some sort of experience system going on, but who cares? You're just grinding to make your weapons better.
You son of a bitch.
Final Fantasy 7 Remake is probably going to do that again. It's going to be a pain in the ass.
Other way.
Yeah.
Other way.
So, I
We want to make sure you go this way for the surprise jump. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Hey, that looks like Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan.
So, if you run this way really fast, Mr. X jumps over the impassable railing and comes after you.
Oh,
You're
come
not
on, that's
supposed
not
to be
fair.
able to do that.
Fortunately, Mr. X will not stalk you through the entire laboratory, just this one side of it. And since the only thing you need to do here at this point is well, look at this computer for some reason. Yeah, just wait over there, Mr. X, while I use my security chip to get into this computer for a file.
Oh, okay. You see, the computer's not booted up, and this is running Windows 95. This is gonna take a while, Mr. X. So.
As a matter of fact, the computers in the Umbrella Lab run Windows 10. Don't ask me how.
Man, they're really ahead of their time.
Okay.
They are. It's like when you play
No,
Shenmue.
they're way behind the times because they're on Windows 95. They're stuck on Windows 10.
I am so smart.
It's kind of like when you play Shenmue and you realize the gacha machines have like Nights into Dreams and Sonic the Hedgehog figures in them in 1985. Okay.
What?
Wait, but isn't this the series that has the correct version of Virtua Fighter for you to play, depending on what time period it is, also?
I think it is, except I'm not sure if Virtua Fighter existed back then either. But Yakuza does that.
Oh, you said Shenmue, not Yakuza. Never mind. Whatever.